Peace, love, and light, coming on here to bring a message about the importance of going within, the importance of being still, the importance of having moments of solitude, moments of silence. Those moments are very important. They're very important, and they're important for different reasons. I think one of the reasons why it's important to go within is, you know, it's important to be still. And speaking of being still, this is, connecting us to the moon energy. Moon energy teaches us to be still, to connect with our intuition, to connect with the spirit realm, because the moon is what allows us passage. Because, well, not that the moon allows us passage, but the moon, in terms of the element that connects to water, it's connected to water, which is also connected to passage and connecting to the spirit realm, right? So going within is important because it is a moment where we get to connect with spirit. Okay, we get to connect with that which we don't see, because we interact a lot with what we see. In fact, the majority of the time that we spend on a daily basis, for most of us, is about interacting with what we see instead of what we don't see. So really, this going within is challenging you to interact with what you don't see. And speaking of that, just a question that I have for you: how often do you interact with that which you don't see? How much importance do you give to that which you do not see? And many of you may answer that question by saying, well, if I don't see it, why am I going to interact with it? Duh. Well, if you truly understand the nature of you as a spirit being, as a light being, okay, if you understand that you are a light being having a human experience, then the importance of you connecting with what you don't see essentially is you going back to source. You connecting back to yourself, you grounding yourself is about being still and going within. And I know that that is something that may seem foreign for many of us. For many of us, that's something that's not just foreign, it's something that seems impossible because, many of us feel like there's only like so many hours of the day. I've heard it before that, you have the same 24 hours as, the most revolutionary forces out there that have existed. You have the same 24 hours as, those individuals who have come and done some of the most radical things to shake and change the human perspective to connect them back to themselves. Yet I understand that even in that knowing that you have the same 24 hours, there are a lot of distractions out there. I'm here to tell you that those distractions that exist, they're not coincidental, in a sense where, well, they coincide with something. It's to say that they're not just, random acts and things that just are there. Okay. We are operating in balance, right? And so we know that there are forces that will connect us to truly who we are, and there's also this gravitational pull many times trying to pull us away from who we're supposed to be. And a lot of times that challenge is meant to is it's meant for you, it's meant to test you, it's meant to test your strength, it's meant to test your willpower, and how much of that willpower is truly working towards elevating itself. It's a very powerful thing, really. So there are a lot of distractions. We know this. We know that those distractions exist. And we'd like for you to think of those distractions more so in terms of opportunities for growth, because that's exactly what they are. You are presented with several opportunities for growth on a daily basis, and the distractions are one. Going within is also another. Okay, it's an opportunity for you to connect back to source. So every time you choose to interact with the distractions, it's pulling you, it's a gravitational pull towards a specific way of being, a specific reality, right? Because there are so many different dimensions and so many different ways that, we can really tune in. The distractions also serve their purpose, right? Now, why must we go in? Why must we go within? Why must we be still? Um, we believe that being still is your opportunity to create the reality that you choose. Every time you go within, you're making a choice. You're exercising your willpower, and you are making a statement at the same time that the reality that you choose to create is the one that you are going to work on. So before you take action, go within. Okay, tune in, tap in, see if that action that you are about to engage in is in alignment with the reality that you are choosing to create. All right, and being mindful that you are spirit first and foremost, having a beautiful, wonderful human experience. And this experience is one that you get to shape and mold into what you will. Like, reality is not, it's not I want to say it's not set in stone. It's not predetermined. It's created. It's what you create. And truly, this is what it means to be a powerful magician, because the magician creates the reality that they so choose. Okay. Now, another thing that we get to talk about is, what does that reality also mean? Okay. Um, and what you do and how that shapes the reality that you experience. All right. So go within, tune in, tap into spirit, because it is absolutely important. That is the message. If this message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love, peace, and divine light.